Not too long ago, a very dear friend of mine sent me a very interesting message. She asked me, she's younger than me, she asked me, how do you know when a season with a friend is coming to an end? And it's so interesting because I found myself at that point also about, I think 4 or 5 years ago. I was going through coaching by a lovely woman called Florence Moisaka. Shout out to you, Flo, for helping me through my journey and coaching me through life. And I was at a point in my life where I was learning how to evolve. I was evolving when it comes to how to deal with people, how to deal with friends, how to understand that friendship comes to an end in certain seasons and in times of our lives. And she told me one thing, that when you're in your late 20s, you tend to get, your friendship tends to narrow down, your friends tend to narrow down, and you find that your circle of friends become very, very few people. But it's funny because when I was growing up in my early 20s, I used to think that having many friends is the in thing. It's good for you to have many, many friends. And I actually find joy in having people around because I'm a sanguine. And I find joy having people around me, and just I draw a lot of energy from people. But there are also times I just want to be alone. And I found myself at that point, you could be watching this video and you're saying that I'm a young person, just as this lady who was reaching out to me. And I told her that it does come to a point where sometimes seasons with people come to an end. There are those friendships where you bond with people for, a lifetime. I have friends who have been together for 14 years, 10 years of friendship. There are those people who come to your life for a few months and you're thinking maybe this is supposed to be long term. But the wonderful thing I found about this, especially if you're the kind of person who's like me, a sanguine and likes to be chatty and talk to a number of people, is that there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. In Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24, it says, "A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." And what better way to celebrate this man who sticks closer than a brother? Because his name is Jesus Christ, the author and perfecter of our faith, the one who lives in our hearts. And even as we get into this season, as we celebrate Easter as Christians, as we get into celebrating Palm Sunday tomorrow, I want you to remember that there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Are you at a point in your life where you are lonely? Are you at a point in your life where you are wondering, I had so many people around me and all of a sudden these people are no longer in my life? There are times when God puts us in such situations because He wants us to focus on Him. He wants us to draw our strength from Him. He wants us to hear from Him. And He takes us in that quiet place. And these seasons of being quiet in the presence of God are such amazing seasons when He gets to speak to us, when we get to listen to Him, because He wants to speak to us and give us the next step forward, the next instruction for our lives, the next instruction for what we are going through in that particular season of your life. So I encourage you, look up to the one who says that he is closer, he sticks closer than a brother. Commune with Him. During this time of Easter, commune with the presence of God, commune with the Holy Spirit, talk to Him, tell Him how lonely you feel and ask Him to fill that void. And once He fills that void, you find that you get into a space in your life where you are able to be confident about who you are, you're confident in your self-awareness, you're confident in who God has created you to be. Happy Palm Sunday. God bless you. Until next time, do engage with us on our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. That is on CITAM Church Online. The Lord bless you.